Well, we have made it. It is award season in this off season, and tonight kicks off the 4 major awards, starting with the Rookie of the Year award, and then on Thursday it's going to be the MVP. Of course, we're going to have everything for you on MLB Network. All award shows are at 6 p.m. Eastern, but both Gunnar Henderson in the American League and Corbin Carroll in the National League face very high expectations at the start of this 2023 season. They started the year as the #1 and #2 rated prospects in baseball, according to MLB.com, and BetMGM made both of them favorites to win their respective league Rookie of the Year awards. It's going to be fun because tonight on MLB Network, they are both expected to run away with the awards. But what I love about it is that 1982 AL Rookie of the Year Cal Ripken Jr. and 1996 winner Derek Jeter will announce the award winners. Carroll became the first rookie in Major League Baseball history to have 25 or more home runs and 50 or more steals in a season, as he helped lead the Diamondbacks to their first pennant in 22 years. Henderson scored 100 runs while hitting 28 home runs for an Orioles team that won the AL East with 101 wins. Red Sox first baseman Tristan Casas and Guardians right-handed pitcher Tanner Bybee are the other finalists in the AL. Meanwhile, Dodgers outfielder James Outman and Mets right-hander Kodai Senga are the other finalists in the National League. And Chris said it earlier today, but some reports are saying that Juan Soto will not be a Padre. In fact, Buster Olney of ESPN said there is a 100% chance that the Padres will trade Soto this offseason. Among the teams who are considered possibilities to trade for Soto are the Yankees, the Mariners, the Cubs, the Red Sox, and the Giants. The Padres had traded 6 players, including several top prospects, for Soto and Josh Bell at the 2022 trade deadline. But now that Soto is just 1 year away from free agency, the package that will get back for him is expected to be significantly smaller. But the price tag for one of the best players in baseball is going to be pretty high. So, Chris, I want to bring you back in here on the Juan Soto news. Buster only seems to think that it's inevitable that he will not be in San Diego. San Diego still needs a manager, so that's an interesting bit of information there, too. In your opinion, does Soto get traded?
Yeah, I think he does. I think Buster would know more than me. I think probably luxury tax got something to do with it. There was that Athletic report about the debt service for the Padres as well. I spoke to the commissioner about it. He said it was not a big deal whatsoever. Still, it was out there, $50 million. They needed to float some money for the payroll. Listen, Soto had a good year last year. There's no way around it. He had 275, 35 homers, 109 RBIs, a 410 on base. He had 132 walks. He hit well with runners in scoring position. But for whatever the reason, the feeling is that because the team never really flew, 2 years ago they had a good run. They lost, obviously, to the Phillies. But it's just almost like it seems a little disappointing with Soto with the Padres. It just doesn't seem like it worked out as well as everybody thought when that trade happened a year and a half ago. And maybe the Padres want to move on. I mean, that's, and they can't afford to pay him anyway. Remember, he's a free agent after this coming season. He's represented by, Mr. Boris, who's not going to necessarily not test the free agent market. So if you trade for Soto, you got to figure out if you can get him signed long term. I don't know if Soto will agree to that, to a long-term contract when he's only a year away from free agency and he's young, he's in the prime of his career. So as a result, if it's only a 1-year deal, you're not going to get an awful lot back as far as prospects or players are concerned. So it's a tricky spot the Padres have put him in. Everybody swore by the move when they made it a year ago last July. As it turns out, they did get, obviously, to an NLCS that first year. This year is a complete bust. I don't want to sit there and blame it on him because the numbers are pretty good, but he was part of a team that underachieved. That's all there is to it. And, he has to take some culpability for that as far as the year is concerned.
Are there too many stars
on
the Padres? Are there too many stars on the Padres? This almost reminds me of the 2014 Dodgers team where there are a lot of big names and they were fighting for the limelight. And I think that maybe there's just too many stars on this Padres team, and there needs to be a manager that comes in there that holds these guys accountable and doesn't want to be anybody's friend. I'm not saying that Bob Melvin wanted to be everybody's friend, but what I'm saying is you've got to have, when you have those massive personalities on a team, and there's a lot of them, you have to have a manager like a Bruce Bochy type that can come in there and manage those personalities and make 26 guys play for each other versus trying to play against each other.
And the funny part about it is Melvin's got that reputation. He's been a very good manager for a long time, but it did not work out. I do think you're right. They probably need some more grinders on the team. This is the guy they can trade, but it might be just a scenario where they can't afford to pay another player $500 million. And think about it. A year or so ago, they almost signed Judge. After having signed Bogarts, they almost went out there and signed Judge. So, listen, the problem with Soto is the team that's, and I heard your teams that you brought up, Cubs, Giants, Red Sox, and all those teams would be interested. I just don't know if Soto is going to agree to a long-term contract with any of those teams before he reaches free agency, which then means you have to be careful of what you give up to San Diego, right, because you're only going to have him for the one season. So we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. But your point was a good point. The Padres are not going to get back with what they gave up for Soto. They're not going to be able to equal the till from what they gave up to Washington to get him in the first place. They just have to accept that.
Yeah, and with Scott Boras as your agent, you know that he is going to test free agency. So I doubt very seriously he's going to sign a long-term deal now when he's about to test it in a year.